Hey, Coach Zimmer, what's going on?
Hi, Paul. How are you today?
Pretty well. I haven't been to TCO in quite some time. I noticed new blinds behind you, new cabinetry. You were just bragging off Zoom about this new TV you have in there. Would you get a new contract or something?
Yeah, and it's all the same stuff in there. Nothing is new.
Zim being Zim. Seriously, though, three on top of the 2020. Congratulations. You guys will gather and start practicing very soon. So these are good days, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll be fun to get back together. We've had the rookies in for a few days, but it's been all virtual. Um, the vets will come in on the 28th, and then hopefully at some point we can get them all together.
Now you obviously have an agent, and when you're trying to put collaborate and put a contract together, you got an agent and you have an entity. But still, it's your deal and it's your team. The entire offseason with COVID through George Floyd and everything with that, to where we are now, it's just a lot of things to think about, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of different things going on, and sometimes negotiations take a while. But I wanted to be here all along. This is my team, and these are my guys, and I've got great help here with Rick and Rob and George, and terrific coaches as well. So there was really no reason for me to want to go anywhere else.
Kind of lost in the shuffle as we approach the regular season. Dom Capers is on your staff. Dom Capers, super well respected. Dom Capers. I mean, with the off season virtually, how has Dom helped what you do to this point?
Well, he just gives another way to look at things. Some of the 3-4 defenses that he's run in the past, and some of the different zone pressures. I've always had great respect for him as well. The other part of being here, I've had a great relationship with Mark and Ziggy and Lenny. The ownership has been outstanding, giving us everything that we want to try to get done here with TCO and the stadium and the players and things like that. So, the whole concept of being with this organization was really the way I wanted to do it.
Now, your first 6 years here, just boom, top of the head. What are some super enjoyable memories from your first 6 years?
Well, I think when and I guess it was 2015 when we beat Green Bay and Lambeau to win the division. That's probably one of the highlights. There's been so many of them that it's hard to think back on all of them. I can think back of all the other things that have happened for sure, but it's been good. Working with the players obviously is always a highlight throughout the first 6 years.
You with where you are now, in when do you get to gather with the players, like on the field and watching them and coaching them and getting 6 feet away and saying, "Hey, do this."
Yeah, I think that starts on Tuesday.
Sweet.
The rookies can get out there and start doing some walkthroughs and strength and conditioning things, and you can instruct them on drills at a quote Pro Bowl pace. So that's pretty slow, but it should be it's fun to get to see these guys in person finally.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, you specifically with all these DBs, Cam Dantzler, Jeff Gladney, Harrison Hand, so on. I mean, just so much change back there, and finally you'll get the opportunity to be next to them as opposed to via the Zoom saying, no, 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 I think it's that much more that way.
Well, everybody's talking about how we've lost so many players on defense. We've still got a lot of good players.
Oh yeah.
You look at Michael Pierce, who we've added in the offseason. You look at Danielle Hunter. You look at our linebacker crew with Barr and Kendricks. Eric Wilson played a lot. We've got two terrific safeties that play. And so hopefully people keep down this defensively.
So, I don't know if doubting would be the right way to look at it. Certainly, I can't speak for other people, but offensively, a fair amount of continuity there with your quarterback and Thielen and Gary Kubiak and Rick Dennison and so on. Defensively, I do believe it is fair to say that this is the certainly the most change, but the most certainly different off season. But you're facing a different challenge this year for the first time in 6 years. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of flip flopped a little bit. The offense is what we would call more veteran, much more veteran. But and they've been in the same system for 2 years now. This will be and defensively we've had some turnover, but Harrison Smith was a Pro Bowler, Donnell Hunter's a Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr's a Pro Bowler, Eric Kendrick's a Pro Bowler. So I think we're going to be okay.
And Anthony Harris had all those picks. Time for two more. The
And
COVID truck took your COVID testing truck took your parking spot. You okay?
yeah, they put me in between Rob and Rick, and it's really hard to pull in there because it's got um, a I don't know what do you call it, some kind of
They say
curve. I
like,
got to
well, I
go.
mean, you have the biggest truck in the
Well,
world, so you
Rick's,
never are in between the lines.
Rick's got that big truck, got that big fancy car, and he always backs in.
You know what? End of the equation. You've done a fantastic job, in my opinion. Congratulations on 3 on top of 2020, and now legitimately more cracks to coach the first Minnesota Vikings team in the history of the state to win a Super Bowl. You got more cracks.
Yep, that's what you need. Got to keep swinging. We'll get her done.
Boom. Thank you, Mike.
All right, see you, Paul.